Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the week of, this is for the next 3 months. This is for quarter 4 of 2023. We're just going to jump right in here. In your current general energies, you have this mature woman in this gift card here. So there clearly could be some sort of gift that's coming in for you. You could be the mature person. It doesn't have to be a woman. Again, in these general readings, I don't attach gender to my cards. So, I feel like you could be receiving some sort of gift here. It's almost like you passed some sort of test. Five of Swords could say that you have walked away from something that could have been a battle, and now you're heading towards a victory with the Chariot card. Yeah, I really do get these kind of, kind of like don't give up vibes. And here you go right here. The Strength card is a card of determination, right? Which determination is basically just not giving up and to keep working towards something. So, I really feel if you're working on something like a business, a career, if you're working towards something specific, I should say, like a goal, wish, dream, I do feel this is saying that you've been through this battle, but there's like a gift coming in. So, it's definitely time for you to continue working towards whatever it is that you're working towards. You have the Five of Swords, the Chariot, and the Emperor. There could also clearly be an Emperor and Empress rushing into you here if you are looking for love. So, it could be a divine counterpart. You do have the Three of Swords, which is interesting. This could be something that needs to be overcome, the Three of Swords. It could be something that has been holding you back. So again, maybe you had some sort of separation or a breakup with a person you thought was your divine counterpart. Going through the Strength card to the Three of Swords says that you're trying to heal, you're trying to be strong, but the Three of Swords is that last little bit of forgiveness, that needs to happen. So, I feel that for some of you where there's just like a tiny bit of forgiveness, and that forgiveness could be the thing that really brings in, a solid divine counterpart. And again, we do have someone moving towards you here. I would say that if you want love, again, with the Chariot and the Emperor, it, kind of looks to me like someone is moving towards you. I feel this could be literal. Again, maybe you live somewhere and, maybe someone is moving to where you live. I don't think you know this person yet. Some of you might have your eye on this person, but for the most part, I kind of feel like this is a person that moves to your town or moves to your job. Or maybe they had another job, they get a job where you work, and, it kind of happens that way, if that makes sense. So, I kind of feel this is something that is about to happen. I also feel there are victories for you in kind of accomplishing a goal, but I really do feel that, again, you need to not give up. There's something about wounds here as well with that Three of Swords. There could be, I think all your, for those of you, let's put it this way. For those of you working on something specific, like a job, a business, a side hustle, whatever it is that you do, or if you're trying to accomplish a specific goal, I think that all your stumbling blocks are going to be, kind of traumas or things that happened to you, right? So these could be things from when you were 2 years old or whatever. But I feel if you work through those things, whatever they are, right? We all have limiting beliefs because of, someone told us we were stupid when we were 2 years old or whatever, right? If you could work through those things, I feel you will become very successful. We see a lot of success here, bossing up energy. You have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups can be love, but it can also just be, fortune after difficulty, basically good things happening after a difficult period of time. So, I definitely like this for you here. So, let's see what is going on for you. With the Five of Swords, you have this protection card here. It does look like you are protected. If we go like this, Ace of Cups, Five of Wands to the King of Swords. The King of Swords is law and order, and this is showing up in the area of the good stuff. So it's almost like you're protected from competition, or you are being protected from conflict at this time. So if you're worried about conflict or whatever, I would let those things go. I'm also getting guilt here or something, thinking that you're doing something wrong. I don't know, it's weird. I do know that some people who have imposter syndrome, for example, it's almost like you feel like you're going to be exposed for doing something wrong when you're not doing something wrong. And I kind of feel you need to work through that if you have that, right? With the Chariot, you have this idealism card. I do feel like things are changing because, again, I don't believe in an ideal. I don't think we ever get to something perfect, but I do feel you at least want to, it's like you're wanting to work towards a better life just in general, and the Chariot is about setting yourself apart And that's what it looks like you're doing. I think you're on this journey to get to your 10 of Cups. As I always say, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, I don't care, whichever one. To me, they are both cards of something that we work towards or should work towards for the rest of our lives. 10 of Cups is happiness. You don't just get to be happy. So, with the 10 of Cups, it's something we have to work on, a day in, day out, just like the people are on that card. So, it looks like you're at least doing that, though. With the with the Emperor, you have the Convention card. Convention is like the conventional way that things are done. I always tell people to break free from convention right now because we are in an unconventional time. But what I will say is I do feel that there could be someone very conventional coming towards you. Like maybe they're conventionally attractive, or maybe you find them conventionally attractive. Maybe you find them to be more conventional based off of like what you expect in a relationship or whatever. There's something about how, like, I feel like this is more saying how this person fits in, I think it's more this person like aligns with, it's like you both align with each other's expectations in relationships. So I don't know, I feel like it probably works out, whatever it is. Could be an Aries. You always get fire with me. You have Aries and Leo here, so take it how it resonates. Could be any sign. You have this card that says, know that you are safe and protected. There you go, another protection card. You have this card that says, if all you're doing is waiting for the really big moments, you won't value and appreciate the small ones. Yes, I'm a big fan of celebrating small wins. I literally talk about it all the time. I'm a big fan of making sure that I have daily small wins every single day. Not enough people do it. It's like, if you doing it will change your life. So make sure you're setting yourself up to have those small wins. This row is going to represent your next big change over the next 3 months. And you have the Ace of Cups, the Strength card, and the Empress. The Ace of Cups is a card of love, of course. So there could be love entering into your life here, or there could be new love coming in for you with the Ace of Cups. I also feel there could be like a solid offer coming in for you. So that, again, love could obviously be your next big change. I also feel that just better, not wasting your time. I also feel something about not feeling so tired. Like if you have been feeling, like I feel this is for someone who's been tired for years, like if you've been tired for a long time, or, let's say that you want to do a certain amount of work in your life, you might be saying to yourself, I don't even know if I can do that because I'm always freaking tired. I feel like for whatever reason, I feel over the next few months, you're going to feel more energetic, but it could just be, sometimes I just think when we're feeling more inspired or when we have something to work on, we just feel like we have more energy. You have the Strength card. I feel like saying this is your most important card here. So, this is the energy I would focus on if I were you, because again, I feel like look at this. You cannot make this up. I just looked at the bottom of the deck and it just says inspirations on it. There you go. But anyway, I feel this is your most important card here. The Strength card is a card of determination, and I would mean, you have this, you have the Emperor, which could also be a card of determination or being determined. So I feel embracing that energy of never giving up and being determined would be a good idea. She is also taming this lion, and the lion has its tail between its legs. The lion is submitting to her, but this is like something that she has to work on every single day. So she has to get that lion to submit to her. And it's like you are kind of getting something to submit to you, but it's something you have to work on daily. And I feel it's going to lead to this right here, Empress, this could be your energy. So you being in a very strong position. Definitely could be divine counterpart stuff going on here, but I really feel that this is talking about a certain amount of abundance that you're trying to accomplish. Like I think you have a certain number in your head that would make you feel like set free, So if you're trying to make money, or if you're trying to set yourself free financially, I kind of feel, for whatever reason, it's interesting that I'm just seeing her as a number in my head. If I were to tell you what I'm seeing, and I feel like you have a certain number that you're trying to accomplish. I actually feel it's much more likely than you think. This right here is saying be flexible, going up through the Five of Wands. The thing about the Five of Wands is that the Five of Wands says don't run away from competition, and also don't run away from opportunities to train. Those people on the Five of Wands, they are learning how to fight. They are using sticks, they're not using swords. So sometimes the Five of Wands can represent being afraid of like taking a risk of putting something out there and needing it to be perfect. You have this idealism card, but instead maybe you should reframe the things that you're working on and say, this is training. I'm going to look at this and see how I can make it better. I always think about YouTube because it's all I do. And it's like sometimes you just have to put videos out, see how they do, and improve upon the next one. And I kind of feel like that's what this is saying with the Five of Wands. Is that it would be better for you to just kind of like try your best and then improve upon the next one. With the Ace of Cups here, you have this impulsiveness card. Could be a Aries rushing into your life. This is Mars in Aries, this card. And so it could be an Aries, could be any sign. This is a general reading, but I do feel like someone, either you are rushing towards a person or someone is rushing here. I feel like somebody's rushing. I actually feel like it's a good thing. If you want love, I feel, you have this happy horseshoe here, this right side up horseshoe. So I feel that there could be a very lucky connection. It could feel a little impulsive, could feel a little rushed, but I don't know. It looks good to me. Chariot, that you have the 10 of Cups here, the Emperor, the Empress. So who cares? With the Strength card, what do you know? It definitely could be a Leo. You have this Fortune card, which is a Sun in Leo, but I really feel there are good fortunes coming in for you right now. I just a couple of little things that need to be fixed here, Taurus, right? So, don't worry. I'm also getting don't worry about doing things twice, right? And it's funny because I talk about this all the time, actually, behind the scenes, because I'm working with a couple of people who are working on YouTube, who want to have improve their YouTube channels, and something I talk to them about all the time is that it's okay to repeat a video. It's like some of the top video channels. If you go to their channel and you go to their most popular videos, they will have the same video over and over and over again, right? But it's the same video. I found this dog channel where it's this guy, he has his I think it's how to stop puppy biting, but he's done that video about 10 times on his channel, and every single one is one of his top videos, right? Most popular. So that's popping into my head. I feel like this is saying, for whatever reason, apply that to your own life, right? It's there might be something that you're afraid of doing because you're afraid that it won't be perfect the first time. But I feel like this is saying, no, you can do this a bunch of times. You will be able to, you can repeat yourself and it doesn't matter. So it's maybe you have a fear of repeating something here, or maybe you have a fear that you won't get the fortunes of something if you repeat it. But, again, I would repeat it. It doesn't matter. With the Empress, here you go. You have this flirtation card. Definitely could be love coming in for you. So it's someone wants to flirt. Someone wants to be in your life. It definitely could be a fire sign. Again, this is Venus and Sagittarius, so it could be a fire sign. Take it how it resonates. Could just be a fiery person. But I feel this could be a very strong connection that's coming in for you with the flirtation card. Next, you have this tender embrace card and the spirit of gratitude. We are looking at the unexpected. So I do feel that this could be forgiveness, just in general. The Three of Swords is a card of forgiveness. It's a card of needing to forgive something because those swords are in your own heart, basically. And, both of these cards here kind of represent forgiveness. So I kind of feel that forgiveness is going to set you free with the Three of Swords, especially if you have to forgive a past situation. I also feel like you need to realize that a situation that you're in is temporary. The Three of Swords, I will say, it can represent temporary energy. It doesn't rain forever, right? And there's rain on these cards right here. On the Three Swords, right? And so it kind of represents a temporary situation or temporary energy. So if you are in conflict with someone or have been, I feel like this is something that's already happened. I feel this is going to be a temporary situation. I also feel like you need to not be afraid of the Five of Wands here. Again, there's something about you needing to do something to learn from the mistakes, right? So don't be afraid to make mistakes. We all make mistakes, and it just is what it is. But I also feel like it's saying, but also learn from the mistakes, whatever mistake you're making. And I don't even think it's a mistake. I think you're just trying to be perfect. And I feel it's saying, don't try to be perfect. Put the information out there. If you're working on a business, maybe you're doing something in work or, your career. And I feel like it's saying, just try it and learn from it. As long as you learn from it, you're going in the right direction. And that's, for whatever reason, that's what's coming up here. So, that's what I would do. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is a card of resourcefulness. I see a big increase in your resources. In this reading, you have this fortune card here, so it does look like your fortunes are changing. And I was also getting something about, there was something here with that the Empress about a certain number. So if you have a certain number that you're trying to accomplish financially, it looks like you could be over the next few months, or at least you're getting closer. With the Queen of Pentacles, yes, you have the appreciation card. I love this card. It is a card of abundance right here. You have this cornucopia, and the cornucopia represent abundance. So, I would make sure to express your gratitude. I think it's the fastest way to, kind of really increase what you are manifesting as well. So appreciation is always a good energy, but it looks to be an extremely abundant time for you. You have literally every single card that would represent it. With the Five of Wands, you have this authority card. Maybe you feel like you can't be an authority figure, or it's there's something about you. I don't know. I feel like I'm just reading for one of you right now, but I feel that you need to just be the thing that you want to be, right? It's like, so many people, like, especially for those of you that have a side hustle or that want to have a YouTube channel or something, I think you just need to act as if with this card, It's like saying the authority is there for the taking, but you just have to go and get it and believe it. And I don't know, that's for someone out there. Some of you could be attracting an authority figure as well. With the Three of Swords, you have this empathy card. Like, I feel like you have great empathy for people just in general. I would be careful of a past person, especially who is like looking for your empathy or sympathy or whatever. Because I feel like they just always like run out and like come back if you have a person like that. I would also make sure that you understand that you have empathy so that when if you're attracting a bad person or whatever, that you shouldn't give them empathy, right? Maybe you've learned you have too much empathy for people who hurt you. And, I would be careful of that. But I also feel you could be attracting someone here who has a lot of empathy for you. So maybe you're finally kind of breaking free from whatever the situation is. At the end here, we're going to look at the good stuff. And you have this expectations card. It says hoping, waiting, yearning, longing, contemplation, keeping tabs, delays. It looks like delays are over. You have this imprisonment card. It says trapped and stuck, self-imposed limitations. Yes. So I feel like you're setting yourself free. Again, this is the good stuff. It's going to be good no matter what. It's like you could be kind of setting yourself free from these self-imposed restrictions, kind of like the Eight of Swords. And that's really all I'm getting. You have the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the King of Swords. The Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty. It is also happy home, happy family. So, I kind of feel that, I do feel like a little bit of a happy home, happy family thing going on here, especially for those of you that want love. It's not like a major love reading, but there is love here if you want it. More importantly, I think this is something that you're working towards, which is, true happiness. They're standing in the real world, but they're choosing to be happy. So I feel more of you, it's like need to make the choice of happiness, right? You have the Seven of Cups here. Seven of Cups is being spoiled for choice. So I feel for a lot of you that you need to like pick one of those cups and make it happen. And that's what I would do here with the Seven of Cups is there's some sort of dream or wish that you have. And I feel you just need to grab onto it. I feel like I've said this to you before as well. The whole act as if thing. I really feel that if you could just act as if you are the thing that you are, because you already are it. I think that it's just those internal beliefs that are preventing this, right? I think that would be the thing that will help you the most. So that's what I would do. And you're going to have to practice every single day with the Strength card. You have the King of Swords here. King of Swords, card of knowledge and wisdom. I am getting something about justice here. So again, if someone like took advantage of your empathy or your sympathy, or if someone took advantage of just you being a good person, I kind of feel that there could be a little bit of justice going on here. I also feel it is saying that you're being set free from this stuck imprisoned feeling. And, again, I do feel like this is a good thing. With the Seven of Cups, you have this drama card. I would avoid the drama, of course, at all cost, and anyone who is full of drama, but it is coming up in the good stuff, so you could be bringing drama to an end. With the Ten of Cups, you have this generosity card. Funny enough, every single person, I think, has had this card, so I really do feel that we are in a time where maybe the universe is kind of blessing us. The universe is giving us a little bit extra of a blessing. Maybe because of the things we've been through or, whatever the things are that we've done. And so it's like you're getting a gift from the universe. Again, Ten of Cups is like fortune after difficulty. With the King of Swords, you have this extremism card. This is a card of someone who is extreme. And again, you could be getting justice or you could be getting, some karma, positive karma. You could be seeing someone get karma or something like that, with that extremism card. You have this boat. It says money, property, or inheritance, winning, or windfall. Money looks really good, especially if you can face the fear of the Five of Wands, whatever it is for you. Again, for most of you, I feel it's about acting as if, needing to just act as if you are an authority on something, and then it will be true. The other thing is it could be learning, the fear of putting something out there and having it be wrong, right? So, I feel like you need to face that fear. That's where all your abundance is going to be between now and the end of the year. You have a stork. It says news of a birth or a new business opportunity. Yes, definitely looks great for business. You have this tree. It says affairs with your family. It came out with this October card, so I always clarify these monthly cards. Some of you could be dealing with things with family members. I actually don't think it's a bad thing at all. So, there could be something that comes up with family, but, it could be news of a birth. So someone in your family could be, having a birth or something like that here. You have this key. It says successful outcome to your problems. So I feel for a lot of you that, that you need to kind of look at your problems though, it's like, this is good. I'm hesitating because this is good, but and again, you have that imprisonment card, so it's like you could be finding the key that sets you free, but I just feel like I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I think that it needs work, that 5 of Wands, like whatever the thing is that you are stopping yourself from doing, I would just practice it more. It's almost like you need to look at things as practice and not, perfect, right? So that's what I would do there. You have this casket card. It says someone going out of your life or the end of a situation, probably a past toxic person. I really do get this feeling here. Like it just came up right here, and I feel it's connected here. Of a past person who kind of like took advantage of your kind heart, or maybe a person took advantage of your, like, you just being a good person. So, I would definitely be careful if you have a person like that. That's like the only warning here, but I think it's pretty straightforward, really good reading, and definitely some victories, very abundant as well. So love it. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And definitely enjoy the next 3 months.